waiting for the shuttle even before 4 o'clock. I was thinking, looking at this, for some reason I remember the visit to Indonesia the first time when I finished my first book. It must be 1987, so maybe around that time. They invited me for a speech, a seminar about the lean or Toyota production system. And they came to the airport and it was like, kind of like this. And went to, I think it was Hilton, and there's a background. That's the Indian instrument. That was when my son was probably 3 years old, maybe 2.5. My wife, Barbara, was with me. And the seminar was wonderful. And after that, went to Bali. Yeah, Borobudur had some visit. That's the beginning of my international life from the California where I stayed. No, that the first one was to Spain. They invited me because of my book. Ubisa, the company I worked after that for, I don't know, 15 years or so, every now and then, visiting. Burgos was the town, and they get the European Quality Award because of the work I did with them, and so much memories. That was almost 45 years ago or so. I still have the fresh memory and I feel like I'm the same person, but I'm not. But nothing has changed, you can say. It's the same world. Well, the guy is coming, pick me up. This time, going to New Zealand. I travel so much around the world. Okay, I have to go. So the story continues. I'm at the airport and realized that they promised to be here at 4 o'clock. Now they changed. I didn't know it. I didn't receive the email. And there are few people, like 5 or 6, maybe 7 people who are like me, because they send you email, or depending upon how you book the flight. If you didn't book it with their system or airpoint, you don't get the email. So I have to call them and wait and talk to the person. And the person is in New Zealand, and it's breaking up. You cannot hear what they are saying. And it took maybe 15 minutes to process this, but I gave them my airpoint number because I have it. But if you don't have it, like the person next to me, she's German and she didn't get the email. So there are other people who are here who didn't get the email. So that on top of breaking up and on the phone call, and even to talk with someone, you have to wait. So everything is digitized, except if you need to talk, they'll let you wait. Yesterday, this lady, the German person, waited 1 hour to talk, to confirm what's the new flight number. So this is how ridiculous the system is. Digitized world. So I heard the reason of why the airplane had the trouble, because this person, the German person, talked to the pilot. It's something to do with the hatch or storage area. They couldn't fix it. Took time, and if they have more time required, the crew has to have some allocated time before these things have to be done. But they exceeded. That's how they changed the flight, and all that caused lots of trouble. That's all. That's life. That's how system works. And this is much better than the war, but we have a different kind of trouble that we face. Lessons learned. Airpoint, and not use Air New Zealand because they don't have enough flight between Honolulu and Auckland. Therefore, when something happens, they don't have a spare airplane or skills perhaps to deal with the situation. And on top of it, the system is set such that people you want to qualify, they treat you in a different way depending upon how you booked. And the result is that you may be less prioritized or not get much email. So be careful. That's all I can say for now.